video by thanking the amazing 50 plus subscribers I have now. Like, crossing this milestone, knowing that I just started some weeks ago, is just so amazing. I really appreciate you guys for appreciating my work, appreciating my content, and clicking that subscribe button, and always commenting and always liking. I mean, you guys are like the real G's. I really appreciate all of this Q&A. I posted Q&A question poll, something like that, on my Instagram story, on my WhatsApp story, and also on my Facebook story too. Basically, I was asking for questions because I was going to be filming this Q&A, and I got quite some questions. And besides, if you're not following me on Instagram or Facebook, I don't really check Facebook. If you are not following me on Instagram, I'll invite you to run. I'm going to put like the name up here so you can see my username. Follow me on Instagram because sometimes I show my behind the scenes on my Instagram story and stuff like that, and I'm sure you're going to really love it. So go on Instagram so you can follow me and chat me up. Please say hello. It's one of the subscribers, and I'll be really glad to reply and to chat up with you. This, I know who this is actually. How do you cope with public university stress? Like, sometimes I look very composed, but I'm still trying to get into the public system. I've not really attended a public institution before, and this will be my first time of attending a public institution. So I'm still trying to cope. I'm still trying to adjust to the new surrounding. But one thing I've noticed is keeping your priorities straight and setting time for yourself, because school can get really overwhelming. So you should know when you're to study and when you're going to take a chill pill, because you need that rest. In as much as you need to cover those materials, you also need rest. And sleep is one thing that I prioritize while I'm in school, basically, because I know sometimes you can be tempted to stay up all night studying, but it's not really good. If you set your priorities straight and know when to study and when not to. So I hope I was able to answer that. Hey, my questions is not one. Do you have any siblings? What drove you to study medicine? What inspires you? Finger crossed, I hope I get a shout out. Much love always. So guys, like, I know I would really love if you check out his channel. He has a channel here also on YouTube, G Point Gombe. I'm going to put it somewhere. Okay, you're going to see it here, G Point Gombe, and he makes medical vlogs, like nice medical vlogs just as mine, and I'm sure you're going to love his channel. So on to his question, do you have any siblings? Yes, I do actually. I have 3 siblings. Now, what drove you to study medicine? What drove me to study medicine? To me, medicine has been something I've always known. Basically, ever since I was a child, I knew I wanted to be a medical doctor, and I'm pretty sure that Ben Casting movie I watched that solidified everything. It comes from 2 things, which are God. God is the ultimate, basically. That is where most of my inspiration comes from. But the second way I get my inspiration is from listening to other people's success story. I love listening to other people's success story. That's why I'm always on YouTube trying to listen to people's, how they were able to achieve it, how they were able to make it. And to be honest, that's where I basically draw my inspiration from, because I'm always like, if they can't do it, then I can do it. So that is where I get my inspiration from. And I think I've been able to answer all your questions. So on to the next one. For the next one, what is the philosophy of life? How old are you? Are you in a relationship, or have you had any before? What church do you attend? What's your best science class? Okay, for the first one, what's my philosophy of life? To me, I see life as you only live once affair. So you are going to be living life only once, and I believe that if you find passion in anything, or if you feel you're good in doing anything, or if you feel you really want to do something, I see that in life, if you really want to do something and it's not going to be hurting anybody and it's for your good and you really love that thing, I think you should just go for it. I mean, you only live life once, man, and I don't believe in regrets, because regrets are something I try as much as I can to avoid. And I also believe in living in the moment. I mean, live for the moment, because your moments are surely going to turn into past. Oshie, motivational speaker. So check out my Instagram page. I post motivational content to there. So okay, for the next question, how old are you? 16 years old. Your boy is actually a young boy, a young lad. 16, turning 17 in December 22nd. So in case you have any gifts, can just wire it to. That's what I'm just saying. Okay, are you in a relationship, or have you had any for no? Your boy is single and not searching. At least for now. Okay, what church do you attend? Okay, I attend Methodist Church. Okay, what's your best science course? To me, I don't have any best science course, so I hope I was able to answer your question. So for the next one is, how do you cope with being a YouTuber and a student? To be honest, I've not really experienced that life of being a student and a YouTuber. I took my YouTube channel seriously during this quarantine period when we had this break. So this person asked lots of questions, like I'm going to answer them. I'm going to tell you, list them out. Kai, what was your jam score? How many A's do you get in YEC? What was secondary school like? Who is the closest person to you right now that you share your deepest parts with? You obviously have never had a girlfriend, but what is the deepest thing you've done with a girl? Seriously. Okay, let's start. What was your jam score? How many A's did you get in YEC? Gosh, this person wants to know so much. If it's for, let me start this by saying I don't believe that whatever you score is a definition of how intelligent you are, because your state of mind while taking that exam could be totally different, very, very different from another person's state of mind. You don't know what happened that morning, you don't know what happened during the course of the exam. Basically, I'm not really going to really point out my jam score or tell you how many A's I had in WAEC. What I will tell you is, if it's for maybe kind of comparison for the aspirants, I want to say I got above the 250 in JAM. So that is basically what I'm going to tell you. To carry my credentials and my results, I start to read out how many A's I had, and I also start to tell you my JAM scores and break it down for you. I'm not doing that. But okay, for the next one, how was your secondary school like? To me, secondary school was fun. I can leave it at fun. I really had, I wasn't part of any clique. I was somebody who was okay being alone and being able to associate myself with everybody. Secondary school was kind of fun. It was very fun for me. Found it fun. I found the place to learn. I know I did make some mistakes, but I was able to learn from them. Okay, who is the closest person to you right now that you share your deepest? Well, to me, right now, I would say nobody. Yes, the man. You obviously have never had a girlfriend. What was the deepest thing you've done? I'm going 100% honest with you. So the deepest thing I've done with a girl, it's nothing actually. I don't know what you want to hear. I don't know what I want to hear, what you want to know. But to be honest, nothing apart from me pissing them off and end up being friends with them. Well, nothing actually. So guys, thank you guys for stopping by at my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming here. I really appreciate you being here, and I would really love to see more of you. And if you're a new subscriber and if you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, man. Hit it with the bell, please. And do like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below.